Helen Pa.
May we all please stand for the administration of the oath.
I, Helen. I, Helen Pa, do promise that the testimony I can give to TRC are true, nothing but true. Help me God.
May please be seated. Good morning, Helena.
Yeah, morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay. Which I want to tell you thank you for coming, and thank you for agreeing to come and share your story with us. The reason why you're here today is because during the war, so many bad things happen to people. And because of that, some people got together and said that they should form a group that will come and give Liberians the opportunity to share their stories and also to say what happened to them during the war. Even if nothing bad happened to you, the fact that you went hungry one day was something that happened to you. The fact that you ran from your house was something that happened to you. The fact that they shot over your head was something that happened to you. And so for that reason, they put together the TRC that will go from place to place to hear all the bad things that happened to people during the war. One mandate also is to know why Liberians fought each other. What happened that all of us who are first, when we hear about fighting, said we even won't go near it. Now we saw ourselves taking gun and shooting each other, killing each other, using cutlasses to kill each other. All of these things, they said we will put them down so that people will know the truth about what happened during the war and why it happened, so that the next time we don't go down that road again and that it never happened in our country again. This is the reason why we are here. And we want to say thank you, because if you don't come to us to tell us what happened to you, we'll not be able to do the work we are supposed to do. Thank you so much for coming. Here to listen to you today are some of the commissioners. I will show them to you so that you will know them, because when you finish telling us all the things that happened to you, maybe we would like to talk to you one-on-one so that you will know who's talking to you. So I will start from my far left. We have Shika Fumakone, Commissioner Prayer Bamboo, Commissioner Umusila, and then Commissioner Masai Washington. Myself, they call me Dede Dolope. Before you start, we ask that you give us more information about yourself. Since you know us now, we also want to know you too. So for the record, you will please call your name. What is your name?
Helen Pa.
Helen?
Helen Pa.
Helen Pa. What place you living?
Orange Grove.
Orange Grove?
Yes.
You know when you were born or your age?
I was born 1965, December 18.
December 1965. You working?
No.
How do you live? How do you survive?
I said my small thing, I play cassava, small thing.
So you're a farmer? And then you do small business?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and tell us what happened to you.
In 1993, the time the Egomoki, they ran behind the railway. So we all ran. We went number 2. For 1 number 2, the poor reached here, the Egomoki reached here, and they brought us back to Harbel because our area was not safe. Orange Grove was not safe. So when they carried us, we went, one carried they called Karaskia. I played with her. At that time, we were pregnant. So, that in April we came. So, at the June 5th. After at the next day, at the 5th, the 6th, June 6th, our landline soon as morning, my mother-in-law, my husband, and my late daughter, and my sister came to speak to me. We all in a room. So I wake up to change my baby diaper. Then I started hearing feet sound. People started walking. Then I called my husband and my mother-in-law. I said, oh, boy, look at the black baby. And they think who will be outside and they just walking at it. Then the woman said, don't mind them, man. Well, inside. And still no time, I heard concern. I heard people crying outside. Then I said, oh, but what happened? So I called and I said, oh, yeah, the concern was happy. But you hear a whole lot of noise. But sitting down, you can't hear the people crying again. You hear noise, and saying that the noise was just ceased. So I said, oh, the Lord, they're killing people. So I called my husband. I said, what do you do? Moke also will run. He said, no. Let be here. They put it at 14 because they can't sound all over. And we're in a room. We know what's going on. So from there, they came to our door. They were coming. When they reach your door, they say, Papa, you open the door. Then they can call the RPG men to blast the whole house. So that's what they were doing. So when they reach our door, when they say, who inside here? Then I said that me, my husband was scared. I said that me, say you who come outside. Then one other man, the man called the man out, telling all okay outside. He said, lead the people to us, lead the people. But then everybody will die and then everybody will go. But lead the people. He said no, they will kill everyone. And then the man said no, but then put them outside. So the man pull up outside. When he pull up outside, he said, what the money you get? We said, we won't get any money. Then he said, what the rest? Then I said, oh, we take rest here. Then he said, okay, you go straight to the place where they can share the rest. So you can take low. So after they pull up outside, the man told my husband to stay. He said, take out your trouser. You have no jean trouser. He said, take out your trouser. He said, you'll be going. So we're going. Then one look behind me. He was feeling carrying my husband. I saw him on the ground. I said, oh man, they don't care Eddie. Yeah. So my baby on my chest were going. So when we reached the place where they can share the rest, the boy, they were standing there. So body were already wasting. From the horse, all the horses in our papa, so body in front the horses, they are passing, jumping over the body, then passing between them. So my baby, the new baby on my chest. Then the boy said, "Send the baby, you can't be too low. Send the baby." I said, I will send the baby. He said, "Our food be not important more than the baby. What you get?" So I said, "No, I will hold the baby with the low. I beg you, I will hold the baby with the low." He said, "No, give me the baby." So he left me. I told the baby to rest with the baby was in my hand. With my mother-in-law was behind us. But I told her, I said, "The thing will happen. Let me won't go. The blood they take by the lay down there. Let me go with the baby here. But I want for everyone of us to die." She said, "No. Let it check here. Everyone of us with my 2-year-old and 6-month lady." She put the girl on her body, put beans on her head. So we got on the road. My sister that was with me, she was pregnant. The boy, because she couldn't walk her feet, everything was swollen. The boy went open her stomach and then kill her till the baby from her stomach. So I was going, they said, "Anybody cry on the road here, you will leave." The boy stepping me with a back around on my head with the baby in my hand. He said, "Soon you fall down, you leaving there." So I was going, what kind of strength I get? I was just helping me. So when we went in front, going to be way on the level, we go 5 places, the boy hold the baby from me and clip on the level and not the baby on the level. So I was just going crying. He said, "When you cry, you will die." He started firing between my legs. He started kicking me on my back. Then I would go with the rest on my head. My pain, I would wake up again. Crying, going. I know my mother-in-law. I started crying. I said, "Hey, God. I know somewhere that the tears I was crying, walking on. I never knew. I know where I was living." Going, crying in my heart. So one labor, because I was in the dead at 2 o'clock in the morning. One little small boy walking inside me. The boy said, the boy was beating me. The boy said, "And I son here." Before they killed the boy son, I said, "No, that's my son." They said, "You lied at your son, but I come kill you right in front of you." So rest on me, he took the labor. He asked the boy for, he said, where your ma?" He said, "I know what my ma is." He said, "Where your pa?" He was naked. He said, "I know what my pa is." They said, "I come kill you. And I your ma here?" The boy said, "No, not my ma." So after he kicked the boy on the ground, the boy said, "Hey, Papa." He said, "What you calling me Papa for?" I tell you, "Son, he started kicking the boy. For that, the boy had to talking like from there. He said, the other boy said, "Wait." Other boy said, "Wait." I know what in the day behind me again. I know what I don't know left on him because I was running, going. So when we reached the bridge, on the bridge, one boy was standing so, one boy was standing so. Well, before I can reach her, because the moon was shining clear down there. Before I can reach her, I saw the ground one woman. They put her in the water. So when I reached her, the boy said, "Come here." I said, "Eh." He said, "Stay." I said, "Eh." I was just going. So he said, "But when what are you going here? You think I will live? You think no, you will live to tell the story. You just go, you just carry our food." They were on my hair. They won't walking. The boy said, "They were too heavy for you." Because they beating my back, the people still the boy knocking on my back. Just for me to carry it. The boy said, "Okay, the best thing, let me take us on the rear. Let me waste on." Then the boy went waste. One of their photo, he took us on the rear. He put Harbel on my head. We walk all the way. They call the place Division 5. We reach Division 5. We put the load down. They say around the camp, ambush around the camp. But you sit down right here, we come in one meeting. Some people were there manning us. He was sitting on the ground, crying. So, after the meeting, they say, yeah, we come and pick the goats among the sheep. So they put in that, it was to too low. They start putting on one side, putting on one side, putting on one side. I was still sitting there. Then they put out, caught the hard bag of red. They want bag of red and put a hat on my head. He said, what you do here? I said, and then tell me from here. They said, okay, wake up, go on the road there. While going, the boss said, where you going? One boss said, where you going? Push me down the line. He pushed me back to the place I was saying that. Then I said, oh, that boss. He said, leave the woman, let the woman come. I went. Was standing up. All the other people that left there, children, pleaded for more than 50%. They opened it, I don't say GNG, they opened it on there. They came everyone there again. It was started going. We walked a whole day. I know they said that Papa, when one can they call that tuition 16, they call it play mango can. We reach in the can, we put a load and everything. Then they say, we'll come and carry your bag to Karaska. But you care on the land. You care on land. All the children care on one land, the women on one land, the men on one land. So we can carry your bag to Karaska. Then 2 other boys and more, while holding the 2 cheers, I don't call it a concert, the Caraba. You say, they put them, they're not carrying the poor, nobody will care them. But the particular poor, they will carry them back, they will reach. But I see things out there where man back there, you kill all the people there. But all the people will not die. They say when they put in, everybody move from all the people. When he started the corner, I say everybody now move, they panic school, everything will come into some panic book, when they come feeding because we kill each other here. The other people will not there, the other people will go because we won't rent too. So they were making argument between themselves. Among themselves, that how can on the road the mower were passing. Then the boss say, hey, you knew very well we did it in last night. We did that in the can last night. You know that Ecomo will come and go there. You also don't go say ambush for Ecomo, but you never say ambush for Ecomo. You say you won't kill the people again. But the other people will not die. But we carry them. That they left off. They say, okay, you go find your water, your table. So we found water, the girls sleeping place water. They were raping some women there. But God on my side, they never raped me, I can't lie. They were raping some small children there. Oh, but they never did it to me. So we slept. Sunday, Monday there. They say we carry you across a river. We carry you across a river. Then some boys were among us, 5 boys. They went, they stayed there. One man called Samuel. He won't bread, huge man. He was sitting there in the chair. They put all the boys in on land. I mean, they put it down. They say, everyone almost sit down. We sat down. They made the boys on our bucket. They set the bucket down. Rest in. He said he wanted to drink soup down there. Down there. So when they opened the children from their back, down there, they started opening their back, taking out their hat. They open their back, they take out their hat, they put it in the bucket. So there were 6 boys, they marked everyone, they called their piece of ear. But only one boy, they came, like he didn't want left among us, and we went. Okay. When they carry us, we cross a river. We cross the river. When we cross the river, we slept. Down there, we slept to the place. More men were there, they said, oh, what happened? You go and bring all the women in here. What I bring all the women in here for? That woman been there, okay, you bring all the women in here for? But what you will do that, we can't kill the people again because Sadu left over us. But next time you go in the mission, nobody will live. That man was first, he was having a pistol there. I said, everyone was scared. Then from there, from the place there, they were having some kind of PP machine with car tire, PP tires, small tire, they put it together, two. They put it on our head. We walk for that place. I know the town. We walk for there. We carry the tire there straight to Yangori. We carry the tire there. We put the tire there. And they say that they're beating us. They're beating or they're kicking us. We reach Yangori for there. We put the tire down. Then when they carry us to Chemokia. Before reaching Chemokia, someone had raw found there. They say, everybody sit down here, our boss may come and talk to you. When we were saying that, one made a call Sopani, Mervyn Sopani, he said, who all know me here? Then one man wake up, he said, I know you. Okay. From there, when he said, I know you, from there, he talked to us. He said, Etienne, I'm already happy. But you're going, and we can't do nothing to you again. When you go, they will ask you. They will say, what the shooting came from? You must say from Harbel Garden. And you walk for the 5 miles before you met our boss and they rescue you. So, that's why you must say. Nobody must say that MPF. When you say, anywhere you go, charter up was in there. They will do something. Your life will not be safe. You will not live. So we say, okay. So when they reach out in the car, they say, oh, what a man is that? Nursing care was here, but nursing care was here. Most of your women they were not coming cool. So the woman they call Mussolini Cooper, she's central. She said all the women, she's central, they put all the women there, all the sick people there. But one of my friends pulled a cash out right here. They kill her under the hospital too. So the whole player, they scatter the play. So they get that in the car, they want to kill her because they said she couldn't make it. So they want to kill her in the car, they call her Mapu. So they brought the car, they put us there, they carry us. But the particular being, what they say, I know Mervyn, I see here again, no more, I see here more us. We went to corridor in the sauce building, I play war air. So, till I say, there, they see what they put, they say that, so everyone of us say that. They say, he told to us, he said, the I'm already happy. But some people come here to talk to you. When they come here, you must say, your war, the shooting came from Harbel Garden way, and you walk for the 5 miles before you met my boss and the rest of you bring you here. But nobody must say that my boss did it. They play where your edge, when you're standing. When they have the hole behind you, you stand into the edge of the hole. When you know how to put your foot behind, you will fall in the hole that I play where you are. So he came there good 2 times and he talked to us. He said, nobody more talking because I was scared, sir. I got my adding all over when you're talking. The person that was talking, call my knee or call my boss and knee, MPF and knee. They were twist anyhow they kill you. So we were scared that how come we were there, the record used to take care of us, and then we put them, they hold about me, they send my traumatization, and I came back.
You all right? Kelly?
Yeah.
You all right? Mm-hmm. You fine? Okay. Thank you so much. And on behalf of the TRC, the people of Liberia, we want to say sorry for what happened to you and our sympathy for the death of your husband and other members, especially the little baby you had. We want to say sorry for the death of that child. An innocent soul was lost that day for nothing. He did nothing to nobody. He didn't call this war to come. But because of war today, we are hearing the story of the death of an innocent baby. So we say sorry. As you were telling your story, we saw how very painful it was for you to come today to tell us this story. But we know that God spared your life for a reason. You were no better than those who died. You were no better than your child that died. You were no better even than your husband that died. But because of a reason, that is why God brought you here today. For so many years now, we've heard about the cattle camp massacre. We've also heard the confusion as to which group really and actually did the killing there. And now we know, we have better insight into how people were killed innocently that day and how people were made to lie that it was another group, whereas it was another group that did it. And so we say thank you for coming to share your experience with us, to help us with our work, to say the truth here today. That day, you were in a deep hole, imaginary hole that somebody created for you to put fear into you, that you couldn't say the truth. But today, there is no hole in front of you. Today, it's the country, it's the nation, it's God that you have agreed to come before to say the truth. No matter how high you cover the truth, it will one day come up. And today it has come up. And so we say thank you very much for coming to us and for sharing this with us. We highly appreciate it. We hope that the Lord will continue to bless you and He will continue to give you the strength to live through this. We will ask you one or two questions, not because we do not believe you. Everything here you said today, we've heard. We even had somebody to come and say similar things about the cattle camp massacre. But today you throw better light on it. Maybe we didn't hear one or two things you said. And so the commissioners will ask you one or two questions. But I will first start with your mother-in-law and your other daughter.
Yeah.
What happened to them? Did you find them?
Yeah.
They are
all
alive?
rich. Yeah.
You're all rich? We thank God. So at least you have that daughter. Where is she now?
She in contact with one of my friends.
Okay, we thank God for her, yeah? Okay, Sheikh.
Madam Witness, we want to join the co-chair to express our sympathy to you for the death of your children, your husband, and other relatives. It is painful that you see yourself victims of circumstances that you are not responsible. But as the co-chair said, your testimonies confirms and affirms some of the information that had been given to us by some of the notorious factors about this cattle camp issue. Now, you are among the witnesses that were physically present in the camp, witnessed and experienced the atrocities that were committed there. So I want to thank you for that. This tri-summer board that you talk about, was he the same person who killed your sister by opening her stomach?
No.
Who was that person? Do you know the person who did the act to your sister?
No.
Don't know. But you were working together.
Yeah.
And who was the person who said she should walk fast and if she can, then she will be eliminated?
Huh?
Who was the person that was behind your sister?
Now, one poor.
But it's not the Twasama boy you talk about.
No, I told someone I killed my husband.
That Twasama killed your husband?
Yeah.
And the same Twasama?
Oh, he left me in a different group. Well, no, there were plenty.
Okay. But who took your baby from your back now and knocked her head?
Now, what up, boy? I don't know any.
But it's the same MPFL fighter.
Yeah.
In your estimation, in your calculation, in your thinking, you think how many persons were killed at Carter camp? If somebody asks you, you think how many persons died there? How many persons were killed?
We were plenty there. Were more. The camp were packed. A big camp. We were plenty.
The houses that are there, more than 100 houses?
The horse? No, but Congo. Was that, yeah.
So, but many people that were living there were people who were their families.
Huh?
People like the way you and your husband and children, your mother-in-law, sister-in-law, you all were living in one place. That's how many people live.
Yeah.
And the killing that were done, they did it in the night or in the day?
2 o'clock in the morning.
12 o'clock in the
2 o'clock in the
2
morning.
o'clock in the morning. I see. The other people you talk about, that they put them down and open their back, take their heart. Were they alive when they opened their back? Or
Yes.
they killed them first?
No, they didn't kill them.
Were they alive?
Yes.
Then they opened their back
Yes.
and took their heart.
Yes.
Do you remember any of them? Name?
Playboy,
Playboy.
Carriage, Paul.
Will. Playboy. Carriage. J.
Carriage.
Kawije.
They call him Paul, one Paul. But 2 other Paul, I don't know.
The third person, you say, what is his name?
Paul.
Boy. So all the 5 were also men.
Yeah.
No woman were among them.
No.
You also talk about Marvin Sabani.
No?
Marvin Sabani. He said once Sabani came to you there,
Oh, yeah.
and he told you people that the thing that happened in Carter camp, you should not talk about it.
Yeah.
When they ask you, you say, well, we were not there. We hear the shooting, so we should not talk about it.
Yeah.
Does it, in that case now, can we say that he knew what went on in Carter camp, and that's why he told you people, he said, you will not talk about it?
I don't know. I don't know. Whether he knew or he never knew, I don't know.
And when Muslim Cooper sent truck to come for you people, did she herself come?
No.
She didn't come.
She will send the truck.
When she heard about the trouble,
Yeah.
then she sent car
Yeah.
to come take you people and carry her to Cottington.
Yeah.
While there, they used to fear.
The Red Cross.
The Red Cross used to fear.
Yeah.
Did Muslim Cooper herself come and talk to you people?
Yes.
What she said?
She used to talk to us for to forget it. The thing are already happy, so we should forget it. She used to come there. Especially me, because every day I say now cry, so she used to come to me and sit with me and talk to me, beg me. So the thing are already happy. So forget about everything. She used to talk to us. And she used to advise us the same way the men say, you are not talking. You are not, because they say the people will come, the UN people will come here and ask you. But the thing what I tell you to say that what you must say. You must say the poor, the shooting came from Harbel Garden. And we all work for the farmers before you all met our boss and they rescue you all, they brought you here. So that's why you must say.
Muslim people have said to talk.
Yes, they used to talk to us around.
You also said that Mr. Taylor came there 2 times.
Yeah.
Did you see him with your own eyes?
Yes, he shook my hand. Oh.
He shook your hand?
Yeah.
And he told you people that nobody should call his name or call his children's name?
Yes.
That the fighters he was referring to as his children?
Huh?
Who he was referring to as his children, if you know?
Now the fighter.
Yeah, the fighters.
The children are in the camp.
Besides this Twasama boy that you talk about, who else you know that was commanding the group, that were big men for the group?
The commander, they call it real Nilan there. They just call him Bia Bia.
Kia?
Bia Bia.
Bia?
Yeah.
Oh, you look at my beard there, you want to Thank you. And we are sorry for what happened to you. Yes, you're supposed to cry. But now God made you to live, to come and tell the story today. Because people be talking about that, the Liberian Civil War, it was senseless war. What part you got to do with government coming in or government going out? Nothing. You, your husband, your children, got nothing to do with that. Why should removing of government and replacing with another government have to go as far as to Carter camp? Those are some of the things that make this war senseless and killing innocent people. People in the houses knocking at their door and killing them. But you see, even among wicked people, there are some people who are half good. That's why some of those people say, well, you leave these people, you may not care all of them. Because God wanted you to come and testify. If you don't come tell us what happened, then you and the people who did the act and people who talking don't talk, you're all equal. Because you know the fact. Many people's name has spoiled because of this Katakan issue. But today you have come to confirm and affirm this fight. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Madam Witness, I join my colleagues to say sorry and thanks for coming. You brought up, you clarified many information, and we hope that others will come to continue to throw light on that. Sometimes they say that the good go with you and the bad stay with you, but this time, the good and the bad live. What you sow, you will reap. I just want to ask you, your husband named Eddie, what was his last name?
Tyranny.
What?
Tyranny.
You know how to spell it? Okay, but no problem, we pronounce it Tyranny. I will spell it. Okay. Did he die June 6th, or what time? You know the time he died?
June 6th.
1993.
Yes.
Your baby, the baby you had given your name? The baby that was on your back that died? He had name?
Because soon I gave birth, you were so happy you named the baby Eddie.
Okay, Eddie Jr. So and your daddy died at Carter Camp in Margibi County, right?
Yes.
It's not just you will share the sorrow. The name will always be remembered. Because the TRC mandate says that we should document those who are missing and we should declare those missing dead and we should write down the names of the dead. Margibi has already started remembering the deaths and those who died within their county. Because even though they were not all residents of Margibi, but Liberia is one and Liberia is for all. And while we are investigating the entire country, like they've said many times here, the 9 commissioners, the 8 commissioners could have sat down on 9th Street and have our investigation. But we decided to come to the people. This is the 14th county now. And Eddie Turamin Jr. and Eddie Turamin Sr. name will be placed and be remembered among Margibi County. We're sorry. We thank you. You've spoken for them and you've spoken for so many. And you have added, help us to clear the names, to see this mystery. You've called the name of D. Musulin Cooper. She's still alive, former foreign minister and a good woman. As you say, she carried, you sent people, but also you said also that she told you what to say in case people should come. I hope that she will come to vindicate herself or exonerate herself and give a clear picture of what happened, because our mandate dictates that it's victims, survivors, and alleged perpetrators, who in this instance are referred to as a respondent, should come together in an environment to give a clear picture of what happened. The TRC here at Margibi County, we have created this environment in this historic building that's under repair. And we'll be here until Saturday. Anyone hear their name, they should come to exonerate themselves. If they do not, we have the mechanism to allow them to come. I'm sure she will come to clarify what happened within the period that you talk about. Thanks for participating in the TRC process. And you are not alone. It wasn't easy, but you made it. And today that light, if other people put your husband and baby light on, that light represents the fact that the light has not gone out yet, because we are sailing forward for a better future for Liberia. And as we write the history books, their names will be mentioned. Thank you.
Helen, thank you very much for coming to share your experience. And I join my colleagues to say sorry for what happened to you. The death of your husband, your son, and your sister. I will begin by asking, you already called your husband's name. Your sister that was pregnant, what is her name, please?
Mary.
Marlo?
Mary.
Oh, Mary. Can you remember Mary's age at the time?
Sure, in her 20.
Sure, in her 20. I know it's not easy, Helen. It's good for you to come and talk about this, because we know that you've been living with this pain for so long. Seeing your family being killed before your eyes, it's not easy for anybody. But it's important to talk about this, because in sharing it, you share the pains. Now, you're not the only person who know what happened to your husband, your son, and your sister. But today, you have shared the pain with the rest of Liberia. So thank you for that. I know you're a strong woman, and urge you to continue to be strong, because God is there for you. You say her name is Mary what?
Mary David. My husband is David.
Mary David. Okay, the little boy was your son, right?
Who?
The little boy was your son, the soldier killed. Remember when okay, the boy was not your son. Okay, so how many persons really died from you that day?
In a car?
Yes, when you were going, when you left your home, on your way back, on your way. Can you call their name, please, if you remember?
No.
Your immediate relatives that was in the house with you.
In the house with me?
Yes.
Only the poor.
Only they took
my husband, my baby, and my sister. But
Your husband, your baby, and your sister. You said when they came to your door, they wanted to shoot.
Yeah,
But one of the friends said they shouldn't, and they allow you to come outside.
yeah,
And while you were going, you saw a lot of body laying down.
yes.
Can you tell us how they were looking like? What you think they actually used? Did they use gun? Or how did you see the bodies? Can you describe it to us?
So then I call a ma, a cone. So now they use the RPG to point the whole horse with the people. So now they put the pack, everyone in the horse, then they just put fire with the horse. And everyone, the whole horse will point with the people. One man and one with us, the 7 boys, big men with their wife, they put in the horse and point everyone of them. They met to Lawsville, Nana.
He still live? He still live?
Yeah.
Where you said?
Lawsville.
Osville. And then you said when they carry us to a certain area, Melvin Sobani asked who could identify him. And one man woke up say, I know you, and called his name. So, and you said you never saw this man again. What do you think happened to the man?
Huh?
What happened to the man? Because you never saw him from among you again.
He never went with us, but I never saw him on the camera. But we know what happened. Because they carry, all the women, they carry all the women in front, and the men they left behind.
But you saw the other man later?
Yeah.
But he was not among them.
Yeah.
Can you remember his name?
No. I love my man, I don't know his name.
And based on your testimony, it seems as if you spent some time with the MPFL that did this massacre at Carter Camp.
Yeah.
Besides Melvin Subani, and then you say at one point in time, the former president came to talk to you, and then you also mentioned D. Mussolini. Can you remember any other person by name that you think were in authority in the NPFL that time that you encountered?
Yeah, one boy that is the kid, I know one they call him friend Toka. He do Toka town.
He still Frank Toba?
Yeah. He went in the camp, he was having callers and there.
Have you seen him since that time?
He there, he say I don't see him back here, but they say he there, to Toka town.
He's in Toga town?
Yeah, to Pian Tusa.
Behind Tusa Hospital?
Yeah.
Any other name you remember?
No, not that man. No.
Well, thank you very much for coming to share your experience. We'll say sorry for what happened to you.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Okay. Let me join my colleagues in thanking you very much for coming. I mean, we can all see it's a difficult time for you based on what you have experienced. And our hearts go out to you. We want you to know that you are not alone in feeling this pain. So please have our sympathy for the loss of your relatives, including your uncle, your baby, your sister-in-law, and all your other families and friends. I have a few questions for you, just for the sake of clarification. But I also want you to feel relaxed, feel free. If there is any question that I ask that you don't feel happy to answer, if you don't feel you want to answer it, you don't have to answer it. Yeah? You just tell me you can't answer, we'll move on. I'm not too clear on your location from the beginning. First, you talk about 1990. I just want you to please tell me where you came from before they took you to Carter camp. I didn't really get the name of the town or the place.
From number 2.
Okay. From number 2 district to
Yeah.
Carter camp.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. You said they were raping women, some women, and they were also raping some young girls. And I think you said they were raping the children.
Yeah.
The young girls they were raping, can you estimate their ages for us? How old you think they were?
One lady you call Magoni, I think she was 13, 10, Naomi. Some of our kids with some women there. They even raped one poor wife. She was pregnant for 2 months and she died. Got a boss here for it to tuition for Nana.
Okay. And this raping took place in Carter camp after they took you there?
No.
On your
way.
way?
Yeah.
On your way to Carter camp? Okay. I know my colleague asked the question before, but I didn't get the follow-up to it. Sheikh Afuma asked you how many persons you think were living on Carter camp, and you said the place was very packed. A lot of people live there. But I didn't hear whether you also estimated as to how many persons you think were killed in Carter camp at the Carter camp massacre. You think you can?
But more than 500 got a body war all over.
Okay. About more than 500 you think? Okay.
On the way, Korean again body war Wissy.
You also mentioned that when after the massacre took place, the groups, they were arguing among themselves. And then you mentioned that they talked about the bandits. They said they were the bandits.
Yeah.
So they belong to a unit of the NPFL called the bandits.
NPFL, but the group themselves.
Okay, so that was the bandit group from the NPFL.
Yeah.
Did you hear the name of the other group? Because there were 2 groups of them arguing.
No, that's also among themselves. The same group that went to Karaskan. Now the same people, they were wanting to carry us back and kill us.
Okay, so they were all bandits members
Yeah.
from the NPFL.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know or did you hear who the commander was? Who was leading this group?
I forget about you. One short bread ball. Now he don't want to tell you or say, are they a commander?
Okay, while you're thinking about his name, can you remember the name of any of the soldiers who were working along with him?
One me there used to call him Colonel Babati, but I don't know what play he
Colonel
Babati.
Bad things. I guess it was his war name, but you
No,
did you hear any other name for him?
No.
Any other of the rebels you can remember their names? Besides Colonel Bad things?
But the one say, I don't know that new.
Okay. This bandit group that did the Carter camp massacre, they had women amongst them? They had women rebels fighting along with them?
No.
They were all male fighters.
Yeah.
You also mentioned about a bright man. I think you said his name was Singwe.
They used to call him Sam.
Oh, they call him Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that correction. And you said Sam had said he wanted to drink some soup.
Yeah.
So who was Sam? He was fighting with the rebels too?
Yeah, you are their command.
Oh, he
I
was-
don't know general. Who? I don't know.
Okay.
You were one of their big men.
So after Sam said he wanted to drink some soup, that's when they got these 5 boys and opened their bags to take their hearts out.
Yeah.
What do you think they did with their hearts?
Huh?
What do you think they did with the hearts of these 5 boys when they took their hearts out?
They cook it.
So it was part of the soup he was talking about.
Yeah.
And you said they marked the people by cutting off the ear.
Yeah.
So the people who they marked by cutting off their ear, were they also the same people that they killed?
Yeah,
And you said one person survived.
yeah,
Did they cut his ear too?
yeah, piece of ear, because
But-
he to Lostville,
Oh, he's alive today. And he lives in
Lostville.
Grand
Buchanan
Bassett County.
halfway.
Okay. Do you, can we get his name? Do you know his name?
And the only the man woman here know.
Okay, it's okay. No problem. You also
forget his
mentioned Melvin Sobandi, who you said came to you after the thing happened to talk to you. Now, do you know whether Melvin Sobandi was also part of the bandit, or he was just part of the NPFL?
I don't know, because they carry us on their base to Chemokian. Not their base.
And that's
And
where,
I saw all the people being over there.
and that's where Melvin Sobandi was.
Yeah.
What position you think he was holding? Was he one of the general commanders?
Yeah.
He was what, one of the
General,
generals?
yeah.
The general. Okay. So when they took you out there to him, to the base, what did they say? They say, oh, General, here are the people from Carter camp, before he came to talk to you?
Yeah.
So in other words, they took you out to him.
Yeah, yeah. You are the first person that told us.
Okay, so he was the first person they took you out to,
Yeah.
before Taylor and the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
Yeah.
When he talked to you to try to forget it, it had already happened, and not to say it was the NPFL. I just want you to just describe a little bit for us, if you can remember, how was his disposition? I mean, how did he appear?
No, you are having green suit. Huh?
Did he look like he was a powerful general in the NPFL? Did he look like he was just hanging with the boys, or he looked like he was really?
Yeah,
a
bodyguard
man?
was behind him.
Oh, he had bodyguards, so he
Yeah.
looked like he was a big man over there.
Yeah.
You also mentioned Nelson Gay. You
Yeah,
mentioned one Nelson Gay,
Yeah.
and you said he did not want the women to leave.
Yeah.
Can you just explain a little bit what you mean by that when you say he did not want the women to leave?
No, he was not there. We never met him there. They said he was sick and he went to hospital. That how come they send car for us,
Okay,
for all the women to go.
okay,
Banga.
okay. So he was not there. And you mentioned that Frank Toba is one of those who actually committed the massacre at
Yeah,
Carter
when they
camp.
can't, yes.
And right now he's alive, and he lives in Topa town behind Dusa
Yeah,
in Firestone.
yeah.
Describe Frank Topa for us if you can. Is he an older person? He's a younger person? What kind of person he was? Was he very wicked? Or
You are wicked.
if you were describing him, how would you describe him?
No, he not fat, he black, slim.
You said Mr. Taylor
He was,
talked to you. He went there twice, 2 times,
yeah.
to talk to you, to cover up, not to cooperate with the UN people and the people who were investigating Carter Camp massacre, because he didn't want for them to know that his boys had done, committed the massacre.
Yeah.
So after the people came in the area to investigate, did any of them talk to any of you? Did they talk to you too, the people who were investigating the massacre?
Oh, the poor that went there,
Yes.
they told also.
They talked to you too?
Mm-hmm.
Can you just tell us, you don't have to be embarrassed about anything, you didn't do anything wrong. So just feel free, yeah? What did you tell them?
No, the thing what they told us to say that what we say, every one of us say.
Okay, so you just repeated what they told you to say.
Yeah.
So that's why they came back in a report and said it was AFL that did it. So after the people came and investigated and you gave them wrong information because you were threatening,
Yeah.
after they did a report and you heard the announcement on the radio that AFL was the one that did the massacre, how did it make you off? How you felt? How it make you to feel?
Oh, but I know that I'm not AFL. AFL not over there.
Yes, so
I mean-
it made you feel bad, it made you feel vexed.
I felt bad because I was not AFL.
Okay.
Because from the key they took off from that camp straight, they carry us. They not left from behind, or they carry us straight, and they reach us. So that was not AFL. So they were having AFL uniform. They were having ECMO uniform down there.
Okay, hopefully my last question to you. About how many of you think that survived the Patriotic massacre that Taylor and the other people talked to? You were plenty or you were just few?
I think we were about 40.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Thank you very much. You've been so helpful. I mean, despite all that you have been through, all your pains and your trauma, we appreciate your bravery. You were very brave to come out here to say what happened to you and to other Liberians. And we really, really want to thank you for your courage. And hopefully, God will continue to bless you as you heal. Thank you very much.
Helen, thank you. Your sister, who you said was killed and her stomach open, you said her husband was also killed? Your sister?
The husband was not, our husband was not there. You are in Monrovia.
Oh, you were not there? Okay, all right. She said married to you. Married to you. Okay, thank you so much. Like I said before, the thing what you came here to do today, there are plenty things you can do. Plenty things for us. Because it will help our work a whole lot. You confirm and affirm. And so we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You've talked to us, we've asked you all the questions. You're about to go now. And so we want to ask you, apart from what happened to you, is there anything you want to say to the TRC? Recommendation, whatever, anything that you did not say that you want to say now before you leave?
The do I want to say, for the beginning when the boys are coming to me, I was scared. I know never kind of sit and say to explain anything because of that thing they told me. Still when I came, I was scared, but I didn't get. They talking to me that, you know, I still, they were saying, I still scared because they threatening us. Yeah, so I thank God, thank you.
And we also want to say thank you. And we want to say that wicked people know how to make people afraid. And you know, at that time, because they knew they could hang fear over you people, this is why they said those things to you. But the TRC has mechanism in place that where you have fear, especially like what you said now, we have people there who will talk with you and take care of what is homeworking you. So after you finish with us, we'll ask that they recommend you to our people and you will talk to them here so that whatever fear you got, you explain it to them and they will see how best and, you know, to protect your interests. But don't be afraid. God is there. He has protected you thus far and he will continue to protect you. Yeah? Thank you very much. You can go now. I know you thought we were going to put you in jail too, eh? Thank you. You still got something to say?
No, my children.
My
children, they are not in school. So I want for them to help us with my children.
You say you got children. How many children?
5 children.
5 children? Including the one that survived?
Yeah.
5 children. Okay, we hear it and we make sure that it goes into our recommendation. Sheik, before you go, Sheik.
You say you have 5 children. All the 5 children living? Huh?
Yeah.
Is all these children the children of your husband who were killed?
Yes.
Or you got a new husband?
4 there for my husband.
For
Yeah.
the husband who died.
Yeah.
Can you give their names, their ages, and them what grade they inside?
Nana. Yeah. Benjamin.
Go ahead.
Benjamin, you were born.
Besma?
Benjamin.
Benjamin, okay.
You were born 83. January 7.
1983.
Anthony.
Uh-huh.
85. September 18.
September.
Degundi.
Deconti.
Yeah, Degundi. She was born 87. February 10.
87. 10 February, yeah.
Helen.
Helen.
Yeah, she was born November 4th, 1990.
1990.
Yeah, November 4th. The last one, she was born 2001, April 9.
What is the name of that one?
Oh, Eto.
Again?
Yeah, okay. She was here, you know.
You said 2001?
Yeah.
You can please tell us the grade thing? The grade level.
Playboy in a 9th grade, but now you're not going to school.
Who? Benjamin?
Yeah, Benjamin, yeah, like playing
You
the
finished
play.
9th grade, or you were in the 9th grade when you dropped?
In a 9th grade, he just stopped there.
He took the wire exam?
Nothing.
Why he stopped?
No, he.
Oh, okay.
All right. The Anthony?
Anthony? After that, they carrying the interior, he go to school.
So he didn't go to school at all?
No.
He's staying in interior?
He stayed there.
What about the country?
They're going to start in, she just started in the 6th grade. She's sitting out to the house.
Helen? Helen?
Helen,
Yeah.
in the 7th grade, she's still going to school in Kanta.
Second?
7.
7. You say Elton?
Yeah, Eto in the K1.
K1. When you say when you were born, when she was born?
2001,
2001.
April 9.
Okay. But the last one, that now your husband who died, child,
No.
that one died, the new one.
Yeah.
What the new one doing now?
What?
The new husband, is working?
No. Yeah, you're working with Fast.
Working with who?
Fast.
Fires too. As what?
You working in a factory?
A tapping?
No. You
What?
working in a factory?
In a factory? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Helen.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
All right.
And may God richly bless you. Thank you.
I don't go.
Yeah, you can go now. I said, let the security